What's up, bro?
What's going on, my dude?
Not much, man. Chilling. I'm over here at this park. Just got off work for the day, bro. Just chilling.
I know that's right. I bet you happy as hell to be up out the Met Gala today, bro.
Yeah. Definitely just, I'm over here at this park, just kind of chilling, taking in the nature, bro. Just, really just trying to process a lot of stuff that's been going on, bro. Just kind of having a shift in energy, in my life. And trying to process it all and, get back to, get centered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can definitely relate because I feel the same exact way, bro. Like, I feel like a shift in the energy or whatever the hell is going on. And yeah, it's like you have to sit back and like kind of like reanalyze, or it's like sitting back and reanalyzing and trying to figure out how to maneuver or move differently, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, or just kind of like adjust. Like for me, it's like, I've had some different type of energy that's been added to my life in the form of like, a couple new roommates who are living at my crib. So, and I'm having to interact with, this new energy, and, it's kind of like, it's changing my life, if that makes sense. It's like changing the way that I have to operate out here. Now I have to like just do different things, bro. I can't like, I can't film the videos and do the podcast as much at the crib because there's a lot more, action going on at the house, and, things like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. It's a lot of, just a lot of shit going on, or it's like distraction to where you can't, focus on the tunnel vision, if you know what I mean. It's just too much.
Exactly.
Extra shit going on to where that's how I feel, bro. I feel like I'm still somewhat on point, but it's like I got to get back on that tunnel vision of feeling super sharp. You know what I mean? Because I definitely don't feel like I'm at my sharpest either. I haven't been at my sharpest for it seems like a week now or some shit, bro.
Yeah.
I got to get back on it, man. It all comes from me going through that sugar binge or eating all them Pop-Tarts and shit, bro. It's like, man, after I went through that, it like that kind of like fucked up the whole groove of shit. Now it's like I gotta work. Yeah, it's like we're both going through the same shit but slightly different. It's like, working our way back towards the tunnel vision path, because it's like obstacles and shit that we're going through.
Yeah, bro. And it's important to stay persistent too. I actually seen this video today. It was talking about the difference between being consistent and being persistent. Being consistent is, showing up and getting things done, all the time. But then being persistent is doing that. It's being consistent through trials and hard times. So, that's exactly what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's important for us to I feel like we just got to keep pushing through and, pumping out these episodes, my dude, no matter what's going on.
Yeah, that's how I feel too, man, because, we had a moment in time where we had a blockage going on that was serious, but it's nothing that we haven't been through already, though. It just, I don't know, like this blockage right here feels like it's the most intense that it's been far as a blockage so far on this podcast journey.
It's not gonna stop us, bro.
No, it's not gonna stop us. No, it's not gonna stop shit, bro. But you know what I'm saying, though? Like this blockage right here that we're going through, it's just gonna get tougher. But this one seems like it's tough, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, it's some spiritual stuff going on. You feel me? It's all about the change in the energy and the atmosphere, for both of us, whatever's going on. And then there's like, it's all part of the process. You feel me?
Yeah, man. It can be a damn trip sometimes, man. But it's just all about, like we spoke about, being persistent through this rough ass patch that we're going through, man. Because dude, it's hard to explain, but Yeah, it's all spiritual and it's all energy. But I just find it funny how we're both going through some type of something, you know, around the same time. It's just slightly different.
I just had a thought, and you know, I just had a feeling. God just kind of showed me, you know, what this upgrade is going to be like. We're about to upgrade like a motherfucker, bro.
I know. That's why we're going through what we're going through, you know.
Yep.
While we're going through what we're going through, and we got to make sure we just keep pushing forward through, you know, all these tests and obstacles and shit, and then, you know, we should be all good, man, and the blessings are going to come. It's just about us and how strong we are through this weird ass shit that's going on.
Right, yeah. It's almost like when you get hit with these storms and these weird energy shifts, it's like, are you going to give in? And are you going to give in and go down that dark path? Or are you going to stay strong, keep moving forward, and then, you know, eventually get upgraded once you get through the storm?
Facts. That's exactly what it is, man. You know, and God's sitting back watching everything. You know, we're out in the yard and he's looking out the house window right now to see how shit's gonna go.
Right. He sees we're covered. We're covered in mud. We got our you know, the shirts are off and everything. Clothes are just covered in mud. He's like, all right, we're gonna see how they react to this one.
That's exactly what it is, man. The big homie upstairs is a trip, man, but he's also a very selfish dude, so it's important to just stay on this pathway, even though we come across some rough ass spots, weird ass spots, or whatever the hell's going on, man, because I just find it funny how we're both going through a rough patch right now around the same time. You know, you got the situation with everything at the house right now and stuff, and then I got the situation with basically like flushing with water and recovering from too much sugar. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that fucked me up.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
That shit fucked me up, bro. Like, for real. Never again. You know, I had to learn.
Mm-hmm.
No more Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, bro. That's good, man. Sugar, yeah, throw that shit out, you know what I mean?
Facts.
I've been trying my best I eat a little sugar here and there, but you know, I'll have some candy here and there, but yeah, sugar can take you out, my dude.
Yeah, that's what it did to me, bro. Like, I'm literally like, yeah, I'm still going through a recovery process of my body, like, healing from having all that bullshit sugar in my system. Because I shit you not, that shit made me weak as hell, bro. It made me weak. I felt it and everything. Like, I couldn't hardly lift things that I used to, you know, that I would be able to lift easily. Like, my body was weak.
Yeah.
I felt it in my spinal cord, bro. You know?
Man.
Felt it in my damn back, like my body was weak from that sugar and shit. So it's like I've been drinking a lot of water and watching what I'm eating and letting my body just heal like crazy right now, bro, and letting my mind and brain heal too, because that takes damage as well. You feel me? Shit.
Facts.
You know, that shit ain't no joke, bro. That damn sugar and shit. Yeah, I learned from it. It was a learning obstacle. Yeah,
bro.
Eating all them damn
good
Pop-Tarts
stuff, man.
and shit. You know, eating Pop-Tarts like I'm crazy and shit. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, when you said that to me, I'm like, really? I was like, how many Pop-Tarts did you eat, bro?
A lot, bro. Like, it was a lot of Pop-Tarts that I was going through, like, for like 4 days straight, bro. For no reason, bro.
That your signature line is like, man, your ass was tripping.
Yeah, I was tripping, but it's just, I think it was just like a phase, or it was weird, bro. It was like a sugar phase I went through, and now it's like I'm getting back on track. I think that was like, I don't know if that was a spiritual attack or what the fuck was going on, bro. Because
it was.
I don't eat sugar like that, and then all of a sudden I just started killing Pop-Tarts out of nowhere, bro.
Yeah, it had to have been a spiritual attack, because I know when I, you know, go on like a sugar binge, it's usually because I don't feel. It's like it's one of those things. It's like you use it as a vice. You know, you might have been feeling a little bit weird spiritually, so you're like, oh, let me get over here and eat some sugar. You know, try to spike your mood or whatever it is that you're trying to do, and then you end up feeling like shit.
Ooh, bro. That's exactly what it was too. Like, Like I was like, it was like I don't want to say like a depressed phase, but it's like, you know, it was a low vibrational phase because I, you know, I like to be active and go outside and do shit, and I haven't been able to do that. So it's like I resorted to sugar, and that was like a big mistake.
Yeah, and sure, you know, and it probably has a lot to do with the weather and, you know, feeling low vibrational. And, you know, I know you said you've been feeling a little bit down and depressed sometimes. So, you know, that's definitely, you know, I did the same shit, bro. I did the same shit. Not always with sugar, but I'll just overeat, you know, when I'm feeling depressed. It's like, because eating fires, you know, dopamine off. So it's like, you know, we attempt to try to like make ourselves feel better with food and stuff like that. That's how motherfuckers get obese. That's literally how people get obese, because they just do that.
It is, bro. That's the truth. Because if you think about it, for some people out there in the world, eating a bunch of food is like having sex to them, bro. They get an orgasm off food, my dude. You know what I'm saying?
You got mugs going to the restaurant ordering like 7 entrees and shit.
Yeah, bro. Like that shit ain't no joke, man. Mugs be getting lustful off of food, my dude. You know, and that shit is dangerous as hell, bro. Like that's what I did with that shit.
Sorry, bro.
No, you good, bro. I was just saying that shit is dangerous, bro. You know, I look at it like a different form of like basically having sex, bro. Is eating a lot of food because it's pleasurable, and you get like a sensation off that shit, like basically like busting a nut, bro.
Yeah, it fires dopamine off in your brain because of our taste buds. You know what I'm saying? Our taste buds are a really serious part of our body. You know what I'm saying? It causes pleasure, and you know that's why I think about that in the Bible, bro. That's why eating is such like a sacred event. You know, and how we should, you know, say prayers before we receive food. You know what I'm saying? Because it's literally like the substance that you know, keeps us alive. It keeps us going. So it's like, you know, it's easy to abuse it. You know. You got mugs going to the restaurant, ordering like 3 things of chicken wings, a couple of burgers, you know, a Philly cheesesteak, a plate of pasta, you know, and they end up like 700 pounds. Like, what's going on out here?
Oh, you know, just like my mom likes to say all the time, you know, we're supposed to eat to live and not live to eat.
Facts. Yeah, that's a good one, bro. I like that one.
You know what I'm saying? That's what she be telling me all the time. You know, we got to eat to live and not live to eat. And when you live to eat, that's when shit goes bad. You know, but when you eat to live, you know, that's the way to go.
I feel like that's the change that happens when God gets a hold of you, bro. Because I've noticed that I've really been a lot better with my eating, and now, you know, my old self is, I used to kind of dabble in that where I would overeat a lot. You know, my ex-girlfriend can tell you, I used to eat, every time we go out to eat, I would eat until I was sick, bro. I would eat until I was sick because I just like the taste of the food. You know, I'd be like, this food is so bomb, you know, I'm just going to keep eating it. And now I eat until I'm full. And it's like, it's kind of like I've just naturally started to do that. You know, it's almost like God kind of showed me like a better relationship with food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how it is, bro. Like, yeah, when you connect with God and the big homie upstairs of the universe and go on your SR journey, you build a high level of discipline, and you start to have limitations for yourself, you know, as far as eating and the people that you want to be around and how much energy you want to put out. You know what I'm saying? You just have limits that you create from being connected to God, and that's real important for all of us men. A lot of us men out here, bro, is to have limits to shit, or else we're just gonna destroy ourselves out here, bro. You know?
Yeah, and gluttony is a sin, my dude. Gluttony is a sin. You know, and gluttony, the definition of gluttony is literally eating after you've already had the sensation of being full. Is deciding to continue to eat. You know, because you don't need to eat after that point, you know, so that's a sin in the spiritual world. That's a sin. You know, God looks at that as like the same thing as, you know, any of the other sins, because you're literally going against, you know, like you're sinning against your body at that point. Like, you don't need to be eating any more food, but you continue to eat the food because it just tastes good, you know?
Yeah, bro, that's feeding the flesh. You know what I'm saying? And that's Ooh wee, you're looking at myself. That's what I was doing with them damn Pop-Tarts over there on some tripping ass shit, bro. You know.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep bringing that up because it's just like, what the fuck was I doing? You know, it was literally like depressed / spiritual attack or something I went through, and I used sugar Pop-Tarts as like a yeah, bro, like a stepping stone or some shit, bro. It was just weird, bro, and that wasn't who I was, bro.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, man.
That ain't me. So it was like when I was doing that shit and I look back at it, it was like, what the fuck was going on? That had to be a spiritual attack.
Mm-hmm.
Weird ass.
Yeah, that's
shit.
what it was. That's definitely what it was, my dude. I'm just glad that you gotta step back and you can kind of look at it, you know, and now you can, you know, maybe handle it a little bit better next time you notice it popping up.
Facts, bro. You know, because at the same time, you know, I got that self-awareness, so I was definitely asking myself, why the hell am I eating so much sugar and shit? Like, what is going on with me? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this shit ain't normal. Like, what am I doing this for?
Yeah.
You know? And then, you know, started drinking a lot of water, and after I like drank a bunch of water and got to flushing out like crazy, that's when my mind started getting back clear again. You know, because all that sugar sitting up in my system and shit was like basically like disrupting and hacking my fucking system, bro.
Yeah.
I had to flush all the shit
out.
out.
Healthier since then?
Huh?
Have you been eating a little healthier since then?
Oh yeah, I've been eating way healthier since then, bro. Like by far.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the move after something like that is to, you know, try to, you know, fill yourself up with some nutritious stuff to you know, flush yourself out, obviously with water, but, you know, get some nutritious food in your system.
Absolutely, bro. That's definitely what I've been working on, and just making sure I flush out with a lot of water, bro. And I slowed down on how much I was eating too, because I was over there just eating shit, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck am I doing, dude? Like, why are you eating so much? You need to chill, homie.
That's a spiritual attack, bro. It sounds like you were on autopilot. You weren't feeling very good, and you were just on autopilot trying to fire the dopamine flare.
Yeah, that's what it was like, bro. That's exactly what it was. Very fucking weird, bro.
Man, that's crazy. I'm just glad you're feeling better, my dude. I'm starting to feel a little bit. I feel better just being on here, bro. We haven't even hit the intro yet. You realize that?
Nope. Let me knock that out real quick. That's all right. You know, let me knock it out now.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys just experienced an 18-minute freestyle. And I'm about to hit the intro right now. Welcome to the Unchained podcast, everybody. This is your boy SpiritWar Martin, along with this podcast partner Sebastian. We always put God first and become your inner lion in this crooked matrix and spiritual warfare, y'all. Boy, listen here. Third Eye Gang.
Third Eye Gang, episode 66. I'm sitting in the sun, and I'm getting some downloads. So, you know, I'm starting to feel a little bit better, bro. What's the first topic?
Good. The first topic is for podcast 66, number 1. What are your thoughts on cutting out alcohol and marijuana while on SR?
Yeah, I just made a video about this, my dude, and it was like, you know, I'm just having a lot of, and you know, I get some people that are commenting on my videos and asking about stuff like this, and seen a couple other videos. I just think that it's necessary, dude. You know, when you're on SR, and I mean, you really don't even have to be on SR. Obviously, if you have an issue with alcohol and drugs, you know, you should try to, you know, find sobriety, because, you know, that stuff can really take you down. But as far as like being on a spiritual path and indulging in alcohol and weed, you know, I feel like both of those things kind of numb you. You know, they numb. They like yeah. If you're trying to like, you know, wake up spiritually, it's tough to do that. You know, like to its fullest potential when you're going out and you're drinking alcohol and smoking weed all the time. You know, I feel like a lot of people. I feel like alcohol is an obvious one. You know, alcohol just numbs you, but it's the same thing with weed. You know, I feel like in my experience, it puts some kind of, you know, it takes you out of your sober mind, and I feel like to really experience a spiritual connection, you know, especially on SR, I feel like you got to be sober, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Because from my personal experience, when you're sober and stuff while on SR, you are on the move, you are ambitious and getting shit knocked out and done. You know what I'm saying? You just ready to just attack shit, and your energy is not distracted, as I'd like to say, because alcohol and weed and stuff, you know, when you got shit that you got to do, that stuff is a distraction, and it kills your ambition when you have shit that you need to do. You feel me? And it's just not good to be partaking in that, bro, when you are on a mission. You know what I'm saying? On a mission to try to better yourself while on self-development and shit and learn yourself. You know, I'm not saying that it's like bad to have a little glass of wine or some shit here and there, but if you're like a hardcore substance person that's doing this shit like every day pretty hard, bro, yeah, it's best to try to slow down on that, because you have no spiritual connection when you're doing that shit every day. You're like, your spiritual router is completely shut off. You know what I'm saying? On top of the porn sites and shit. You know, if you're out here busting nuts and you drinking alcohol shit, ooh, you killing your whole your whole spiritual factory inside your body. You know, it's like a factory, bro. Or like like a walking universe with employees in there, bro, in your body and shit. And them was the internal organs. Those motherfuckers work for us, bro. You know, we wouldn't be living right now if it wasn't for our organs and obviously the spirit inside the body. But it's good to take care of the damn vehicle that the spirit is in. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, and I feel like if you're indulging in that stuff every day, you know, there's kind of like a spiritual crisis going on. You know, in my experience, you know, I'm having to get sober and get into recovery because, you know, my situation got pretty bad. But, you know, there's a lot of people that drink every day, and it's not even like, or they smoke weed every day, you know what I mean? And they don't even realize that it's like a spiritual thing. You know, they think that it's just regular behavior, but it's like, I don't know. In my experience, it's like I used to drink and do that stuff on a daily basis because for some reason, you know, my current reality wasn't good enough. You know, being sober wasn't good enough, or there's certain things that might be going on to where, you know, I don't really want to take a look at them, you know? So it's easy to just kind of numb yourself, you know, with like, you know, drink a couple beers or, you know, smoke a joint and get like, you know, high as a motherfucker, listen to some music and just kind of like zone out. You know, it's kind of like,
yeah,
that's an alternate reality instead of, you know, looking, you know, embracing yourself and your connection with God and the universe. Like two different. It's like two totally different.
Bro. Facts, my dude.
You know?
Preach, man. Yeah. That shit is it's no joke, bro. Like, the way I feel, that shit turns you into like a Matrix robot.
Yeah.
You know, it takes you off your track, and it makes you unaligned with the universe. And you just, you basically are in the darkness, damn near, and basically trying to escape reality by drinking this alcohol and, you know, smoking with individuals who don't care about you and all this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not a good place to be mentally for yourself, because you are definitely like not connected with the big homie upstairs, because you're not in the present moment. Basically, when you drinking beer and getting drunk and shit, you are doing that to try to escape reality. You know, and if you are not in the present moment or reality, then you're not connected to God. Because if you're in the present moment, that means you got control of everything.
Exactly.
You know,
it's like my current situation is not good enough, you know, so I need to, like, you know, flood myself with some alcohol or drink some weed to try, or drink some weed, smoke some weed. You know, I could go smoke some alcohol and drink some weed. You feel me?
Right.
But it's like, you know, it's like we feel like we need to enhance whatever's going on. You know, it's like being sober isn't good enough. So, like, I feel like there's got to be some kind of underlying issue. You know, whether whether motherfuckers really want to look at themselves in that light. You know, I feel like, you know, this is a touchy subject too, because there's a lot of people that are daily smokers or, you know, social drinkers that might not agree with us. You know, they'll be like, oh, you guys are tripping. So Martin's sun is over there lit like a candlestick, and it's all good, man. You know, it's just how kids are.
Listen, my daughter and my son is in the living room over here acting like some damn Tasmanian devils, bro. Looney Tune ass shit, bro. Energy is just, you know, too much. Go sit down, son, right now, or else you're going to be in trouble. Daddy is on a podcast right now. Go watch a movie. See, my energy, my power level or energy must be like very potent today while on this damn SR journey, because they just keep bringing their little asses in the kitchen where I'm at right now. It's just like they just are just drawn to me right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't catch no break. They just, it's like them bugs that be on your porch like type shit.
Yeah, do you tell them, like, before you're about to do a podcast, like, I'm about to be busy for a little bit, or you just kind of go on the air and hopefully they behave?
Well, I tell them sometimes, and sometimes I don't. I didn't tell them this time.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't tell them this time that I was going to hop on the podcast, but it's all good, though. Shit, we're still good, bro. Shit. God is good. That's all I got to say. You know, God is good through whatever the hell happens. Shit, man. You know, I'm just blessed and grateful to be a dad, you know, and have kids in my life, man, as a man out here. You know, that's a blessing, man, because I know there's some guys out there who can't even see their kid because the mother of the kids won't let them or some shit. You know, it's you know, I'm just grateful, bro.
Yeah, bro.
All right, that was a good topic, bro. For topic number 2, what do you think about? Well, this is the topic you came up with. Can you actually explain to me what flowers don't chase bees mean?
Yeah. So this is a little metaphor that I heard the other day, and this is essentially about like the law of attraction, and it's about, you know, attracting things into your life rather than chasing. So, you know, the flowers don't chase the bees, bro. You know, the bees come to the flowers, you know, to pollinate the flowers. You know, you don't see the flowers out here getting uprooted and chasing the bees. You know what I'm saying? Trying to run around and, I need the bees. And, you know, like, no, the bees come to the flowers. So the whole idea is us, you know, trying to emanate that metaphor and just, you know, trying to be the most beautiful, powerful flower that we can, you know, and letting the things come to us, you know, rather than doing a bunch of extra stuff and trying to hang out with a bunch of different people. You know, this is a big one as far as females go too, bro. You know, trying to chase females, because a lot of men these days are just very fixated on women. You know, I have a lot of friends that, like, you know, that's like all they want to do is, I'm chilling with this girl, or, you know, I'm gonna go do this with this girl, and like they think, like, they equate that to success, is like hanging out with women, you know, and they're just like, you know what I'm saying? They're just kind of like settling for like whatever it is that they're doing. They're not really working on like trying to progress spiritually or in any other area of their life. It's like they just want to hang out with women all the time, and it's like,
Ooh,
I don't know. It's just like, yeah, it's just the whole idea of working on yourself, trying to become a powerful individual yourself, and attracting things into your life. Whether that be people, females, situations, opportunities, all this type of stuff. So that's basically what that was about.
Okay, got you. And yeah, it's a lot of guys out here, that chase after females and put them on the pedestal instead of looking at themselves. Because I got a cousin right now that's going through this shit. Like, this dude is like operating in lust, and it's making his ass come off as a creep. You know what I'm saying? And his ass done got banned from dating apps and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just out here, just weird and lustful, bro, because he's obviously operating in his lower nature. So it's like making him a fucking creep to where he doesn't even have control of himself.
Yeah.
Doesn't have control of himself, and is causing huge amounts of bad luck on himself. And he don't even know, he doesn't even have the wisdom of what's even going on.
Yeah.
It's because he's operating lustful. When you out here lustful trying to smash all these females, obviously on the porn sites or whatever, it makes you a creep and you have bad luck. And he's been, in and out of jail and shit from encountering these females who are obviously crazy as hell and be lying. It's just bad luck, bro. You messing around with the wrong people out here. And when you operating in lust and chasing after females, bro, instead of sitting back like a flower and waiting for shit to come to you, because you hold value. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When you act like you don't have any value like a flower, and you out here chasing after shit, bro, you're going to destroy yourself.
Yeah. Exactly, man.
And that's what my cousin's going through right now, and I look at my old self, I was the same exact way though. But now, since I've been on this SR journey, I'll be paying attention to a lot of, shit that I see now more than ever. And I noticed that my younger cousin is going through this shit right now. His ass needs SR pretty bad, bro.
Yeah.
But he don't know what SR is. He probably look at me like I was crazy if I tried to explain that shit to his ass, bro.
Yeah, he would. He would. A lot of people, yeah, that's how it is.
You know what I'm saying? Just clueless and unaware that he is just causing huge amounts of bad luck on himself because he's not cultivating that lower nature, having control of that lower nature.
Yeah.
That shit is important for a man out here, bro, but it's like, man, it's only a small number of us on this pathway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like one of the biggest weapons formed against us by the enemy is the illusion that we need to be busting nuts all the time.
Ooh.
You feel me, bro? It's like, the porn is one thing. Porn is obviously very strange and demonic and just disgusting when you think about it, because you're looking at it's insane to even think about, all these nasty, individuals who are doing these videos and stuff like that, But it's another thing to understand, like, you don't even need the porn. Mugs are just out here nutting, just because they think that that's just like part of their, they think that it's just like a form of escapism or relief. They can just go and, they had a hard day. Oh, I'm gonna go beat my shit and just bust a nut, and that is a horrible way to go about your life. That's not how we're designed, and it's a huge illusion that society has on us to think that that's normal behavior, bro.
Dude, yeah, that shit is not that's no joke, bro, because that's like common behavior now, bro, to just basically bust a nut off to just get some type of quick sensation for yourself, and that is a horrible addiction to have, because number one, you are killing yourself. Number two, you're shutting yourself off from being able to connect to the divine power source. And number three, you know, you have no spiritual aspect to yourself at all. You just basically a dead man walking out here.
Mm-hmm. Empty vessel.
Yeah, just a dead man literally walking out here. It's like that movie called Get Out. You in the sunken place right now. You ain't got no control. You ain't got no control of your body type shit, bro. You know, right. You are like locked up in prison in your mental, bro, while something else is controlling your body. And that's the way I see it. That's like a lust demon, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's deep. People don't look at the deeper aspect of these things. They just think shit is normal, bro.
Yeah, and then they get into these spells to where, like, yeah, so they're busting off. You know, I was like this. You know, you're busting off all the time on a daily basis or whatever, and you're still just like, oh yeah, life is good. You know, it's like that meme. Have you ever seen that meme of that dude that's just sitting in that chair and his house is on fire, and it just says like, everything's fine? Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen that shit. Everything was burning up, but his ass was just sitting there like it was just normal.
He's like, life is good, or whatever it said. The caption is just like, everything's fine. You know, that's how it is. You know, it's like your life is burning to the ground, but you're under this illusion that everything is fine.
Ooh wee, that is not safe, bro. You know, that's like a reprobated mind or some shit, bro.
Yeah. What does that mean? You know what that term means? I heard that the other day, and I'm like trying to figure that out.
A reprobated mind?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Basically, you know, a reprobated mind is just basically a person that's just influenced by carnal and materialistic shit, bro. You know, they ain't got no spiritual aspect to them at all. It's like they have no vision of the spiritual aspect of shit. You know, not connected to God. You know, idolatry and all this shit that's wrong that's going on out here. You know, they follow that shit. You know, the corn sites.
That's a cool word.
You know, the corn sites, the idolatry, the technology, you know, all this wrong shit out here. People got a reprobated mind to that shit.
Right. It just means that they're like totally carnal type stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, they are influenced by the shit that's just an illusion.
That's a cool word, bro. I like that word.
You feel me, bro? They are influenced by this illusion instead of going down the yellow brick road to Oz, bro.
Yeah, those are the type of people that are, you know, that we talk about that are just out here just doing stuff. You know, they don't have any like self-awareness. They're like robots, you know. Now we go to the grocery store. We're gonna drive in the car, go to the grocery store. Look, there's the buildings and the trees, and you know, this is just how it is as a human. It's like, what? Like, they have no spiritual, like they had, it's not even on their radar. Is like, you know, they just think being a human being is like a common experience. They don't understand how crazy this is, that we're like, you know what I'm saying, in these bodies.
Yeah, bro, NPCs, you know what I'm saying? Non-playable characters, my dude. You know, just not non-playable characters, my dude. It's just, you know, like no personality, you know. Let's just do shit to do it, you know, and this is totally normal. Let's not look deeper into the rabbit hole of why we're here and what is our purpose in life. We're just going to accept all this, you know, all this illusion that's going on out here, and we're just going to, you know, let the days go by.
Man, this makes me think about, I had this experience one time, bro, when I'm trying to say, maybe I was 19. I remember talking to one of my homies, and he's still one of my close homies, but I was having one of those moments, man, where I was just thinking about our existence. I was thinking about, you know, I was just like, why are we here? I was tripping. It was like when I really first started to like, go down the rabbit hole and really think about it and think about God and think about, our existence and all of these existential type thoughts. And I remember I messaged him, bro, and I was like, I was like, I'm not really, I'm just kind of tripping over here, man. I'm just in like deep thought. He's like, oh, what you thinking about? I'm like, bro, I'm just thinking about like, why are we here? I was like, why are we, what is the point of our existence? And then he goes, oh man, he's like, you don't want to think about that stuff. He's like, don't think about that. He's like, you're better off just not thinking about it. And I'm thinking back to it, and I'm just like, man, like, that's a perfect example. A lot of people have that mindset to where they just don't want to think about it because it's too much. It's too deep and it's too spiritual for them to even, it's like scary for them.
Yeah, bro, it is. It is scary for a lot of people to take their mind into that uncharted territory of spirituality. They just do not want to think outside the box or elevate themselves to a whole different spiritual dimension about this shit that we live in. You know what I'm saying? And when you do this, when you spiritually elevate, man, you just see how much a lot of individuals who you even want to try to elevate with you, they just can't do it, bro. And it's just real bizarre because how we want to bring people up with us, but it's like you can't do it, bro. God specifically chose you to spiritually elevate. You got people that will want to do it, and then people that this is a deep ass rabbit hole, like you said, bro. You just can't take everybody with you, man. And sometimes that shit can be sad and lonely, bro. That's what I'm going through because I got family members that I want to bring up to this level where I'm at right now, and the only people that I got that's up there with me is, basically the OG is, and a couple other people. That's about it, bro. And and the people that I got on YouTube, that's subscribers and shit too. But far as knowing individuals who have spiritually elevated to a different plane, it's slim to none where I'm at, bro. It's only like 2 or 3 people, fam, and then some people on YouTube, and everybody else who I want to bring up with me, it's just impossible because it's like they so far gone, fam, to that reprobated mind way of life, and just don't want to look at life different in a bigger picture, bro. And that shit can be sad and overwhelming sometimes, for me, bro. I got older family members that's way older than me that's still stuck, you know what I'm saying, in a certain mindset to where they haven't spiritually elevated, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, you still acting like they still acting like they 20 something and shit, and they over 60 years old, bro.
Right.
And that shit is just sad as fuck for me to be seeing sometimes, man, because mugs just want to be stuck in that mindset and not try to, put God first, obviously, or try to, go within themselves. That's what I was trying to say. Don't want to go within themselves, man, to try to, understand this divine power source, because it's in us, bro. We just got to go in there and find the power generator that's inside there and turn that some bitch on.
I know, bro. Yeah, it's almost like, I say this phrase a lot, but it's the whole, you can bring the camel to the water, but you can't make the camel drink the water. I've had that happen to me a lot of times, bro, with a lot of people, and it's like, it's like everybody has it's all, on their own timing, and it's all a reflection of like, how deep are they willing to go, and how deep of a person are they? And it's like, it's strange because it doesn't happen for everybody. So it's like, it's a strange thing to understand. And you're right, bro. It's sad. It's very sad because it happens to a large percentage of the world. A lot of people go their entire lives, you know, whether, we can wrap it up to the first topic, become alcoholics, numbing themselves their whole life, doing drugs and going down weird paths, seeking pleasure and just, man, a lot of people just end up going through their whole life, reprobated, like you said, just lost, and it's very sad, bro, so it's just one of the reasons why I want to try to be a positive influence, and for the rest of my life, for however long I'm here, I want to be somebody who's gonna try to push the needle in the right direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, absolutely right, man. That's what God sent us here for. And I'd be speaking to the OG sometimes. She said that what she say? She said that guys around my age and your age, because we're still young and shit. She said we basically blessed to be able to shift over to this way of life at the age that we're at right now, because there's still individuals out there who are way older who haven't even got to this point yet. Not even close, bro.
Yeah, we're way ahead of the schedule, bro.
Yeah, that's basically what OG said. We basically found the light at a young age in our early 30s. So now we got to make sure we do the right shit from now on, bro. Now that we got the light.
Yeah, that's what it is. Finding the light. And then, after you found the light, you realize that, like, it comes with doing the right things. You can't be out here running amok and, expecting to retain the light. You know what I'm saying? It comes with work, and it comes with being obedient to God. You feel me?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. And that's what my OG was talking about, because, like I said, man, when I was in that relationship, with my co-parent back then, my OG was, not too sure about that, because it was very toxic,
Yeah.
She has very strong discernment on shit. She just knows shit before it even happens sometimes, or she just doesn't even have to say any words.
Yeah.
And she's definitely happy where I'm at right now. Happy that me and you are doing what we are doing, because she saw me at my lowest.
Oh, bro, yeah. She probably saw you acting a fool out here.
Yeah, of course she did, bro. And now she sees the transition that I made and what I'm doing now. It's like night and day. And she happy as hell right now.
She proud.
She happy as hell right now, because a lot of my energy got drained from that toxic ass narcissistic relationship, my dude.
Yeah.
Damn near destroyed me. Killed me, bro.
Man, that's crazy to think about it like that, bro. Yeah, she's definitely proud of you, my dude.
Yeah, because I was drinking alcohol like I was damn near crazy, and was, from all the toxicity in the relationship of not seeing eye to eye with the significant other, always arguing about shit. It got to the point to where I just didn't have any self. I felt worthless, bro. That's what narcissists do to you, bro. They'll make you feel like you ain't shit or anything, as far as your spirit goes, or just who you are as a person in general. And that shit had me drinking like I was damn near crazy. And, I had family members that seen me go through that. And now I'm doing this different shit now, and people are jumping for joy in the spirit world and here on earth. But I got people that's hating too.
Right.
Exactly.
That is crazy, bro.
But it's a lot of people who are happy for me right now, because, I got people that know how I used to be. Always fucked up and shit, bro.
Yeah.
That damn alcohol ain't no fucking joke, bro. I was drinking that shit every day, all day for years, my dude.
Me too.
Ooh, that shit, sometimes I just sit back and I'm real grateful that I'm still here, my dude. Still here to help other people now.
Yeah. It's a trip, man. It's a real trip, because I have the same thing going on. I have, there's a lot of people that can attest to, how low things got for me too, so it's like, I get a lot of comments nowadays to where people are just blown away, because I'm literally not the same person. I'm literally like a different person. And it's like, I know that potential. So it's like we're finally living up to that potential that we always knew we had. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And God's helping us get there.
Exactly, bro. That's exactly what it is. We are activated into the true potential. Get up. You two, y'all two finna make me get lit on the podcast. Y'all need to stop. No wrestling. Knock it off. Get out of there. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. You know, father duties. You know, two kids with a lot of energy is a lot to deal with for a single guy. You know, but God is good.
Yeah, bro, it's all good, man. We're at about at the cap for the episode anyway, so you know we can probably get ready to close it up.
Sounds good to me, man. I'm just glad we got another episode knocked out because we are going through some type of weird ass blockage, bro, or something that's trying to stop us from doing what we are doing. That's what I look at it as, but we are still, you know, continuing on and getting shit done.
Yeah, bro. It's just on my end, you know, it's just a matter of finding different ways for me to record because I don't have as much privacy as I did before, bro. You know, I have a lot of moments to where Muggs, you know, I'm worried about me like sitting over there and doing an episode and then just getting, you know, interrupted like every because Muggs are always asking me to do, you know, all this, you know, let's do this, let's do that, you know, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's, things have shifted, so, you know, I'm just gonna do my best to, you know, I just got to make different moves out here. So, but it's all gonna work out.
Yeah, it's all gonna work out, man. It's just, yeah, it's, you know, that whole situation of being uncomfortable and shit is what makes us strong, bro. You know, I feel like this is just a situation where we are obviously uncomfortable, but we're still moving forward. So we're gonna become stronger from this temporary crisis that's going on.
Oh yeah, this is gonna make us into some monsters, you know, breaking through the ceiling, and then yeah, there's definitely an upgrade coming, and I think this episode definitely was a big one, and we're you know, I think we're back on track.
I think so too, bro. And you know, think about it, shit. We already almost to podcast 70, my dude.
Right.
You know, next episode is podcast 67. So shit, we getting some shit done, bro.
Yeah. Yep. You already know.
You know, and much love to all the listeners out there. You know, and sorry about that. I'm writing down topics in the book right now, so that's why I'm kind of like hesitant on talking. But yeah, much love to all the listeners out there. We really appreciate you guys being with us on this journey and listening to our episodes. You know, it just makes us feel good doing God's work out here in our own way. You know, God chose us to do this podcast and do it in you know, in our own way. You know, and that's the best feeling in the world is when you can just be yourself, you know what I'm saying, and help people at the same time, bro. That is wonderful as hell, bro.
Yeah, that's literally what God wants us to do, my boy. You know, that's being aligned with God's will, you know, in a biblical sense. So it's pretty amazing to be doing what we're doing, man. And I'm very grateful for the podcast, grateful for you, grateful for all of the listeners and all the other retainers. You know what I'm saying? So.
Ooh-wee. I know that's right, bro. Preach, you know. And once again, coming from SpiritWar Martin, much love to all the fellow retainers and everyone listening in general. We just appreciate you guys, you know, for the support. Real shit.
I'm actually on my way, bro, to go get a little an SR haircut. So, you know, I'm gonna go get a little cut right after this episode. But I'm gonna upload this and I'll send it your way, bro. Great job on this one, and you know. Yeah, I'll hit that outro. This has been the Unchained podcast, everybody, episode 66. You know, we'll see you guys next time. Martin, I will be talking to you, my boy.
Sounds good, my dude. And yeah, once again, I'm grateful and I appreciate you for everything you do, and good job this episode, buddy. And I'll stay in contact, man. Talk to you later.
All right, later.
All right, buddy.